Hello friends, welcome to Way to Knowledge Hub. Please subscribe the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about basic laws in library science. These basic laws are different from 5 laws of library science. Ranganathan formulated 5 laws of library science in 1928 and later published as a book entitled 5 Laws of Library Science in 1931. These laws are considered as fundamental laws. 5 laws of library science are considered as fundamental laws because they are capable of resolving any problem arising in library science, library service, and library practice. Now we will discuss about basic laws. Ranganathan formulated 6 basic laws to guide the classificationist in resolving conflicting demands of the 5 laws of library science or of canons of classification. These laws govern the thinking process in general. These may be invoked when two or more laws of library science or canons for classification led to conflicting or equally valid different decisions. The basic laws are as follows: law of interpretation, law of impartiality, law of symmetry, law of parsimony, law of osmosis, law of local variation. Law of interpretation. According to Ranganathan, these laws listed in classical works like Nyaya Kosha are applicable to resolving problems in certain situations. Just simply understand interpretation means an explanation. Law of impartiality. This law guides us in cases where the options are equal between two facets of a subject or where the needs of different groups of users of a equal importance. I think you didn't understand anything. I will explain you with an example. In colon classification, Q1 represents post-Vedic, Q2 represents Vedic, Q3 Jainism, Q5 Christianity, Q7 Muslim. Like this, every religion covered without any partiality. But in DDC, Devi Decimal Classification, from 220 to 290 about Jesus Christ covered. After that, only 10 classes covered remaining all religions. So here, colon classification follows the law of impartiality, whereas Devi Decimal Classification violated this law. Now, third one, law of symmetry. According to this law, of two entities or situations which admit of being regarded as symmetrical counterparts of each other, if one is given weight in some context, the other one is also should be given a corresponding weight. This law tells us if there are two authors, then we have to give equal importance to two authors. Fourth law, law of parsimony. This law says when options are available between two or more alternatives, the one that brings in overall economy of manpower, material, money, and time considered together with a proper weightage is to be preferred. This law simply says think economically. Fifth law, law of osmosis. It is the principle which is applicable when a library opts for a change in the catalog code to be followed or the scheme of classification to be followed. This law simply says update according to changes. Sixth law, law of local variation. It is the principle that in any discipline and technique, there should be provision for the users to secure results alternative to those for general use. The provision being strictly in the context of local use. This law simply says think according to local public libraries. Thank you for watching, friends. Please subscribe to Way to Knowledge Hub. Please like the video and share the video and our channel. Please give suggestions in comment box.